Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are wondering why there are two best men standing up here, it's simple. Ben wanted to appoint one best man, but for the occasion, he couldn't decide upon one, so we ended up with us two plonkers instead. My first duty of the day was to get Ben to the eye one time. Not a task particularly easy, since Carly's nickname for Ben is Everlast. Not for his bedroom skills, but for his timekeeping. We have GMT, but is anyone familiar with BMT? Well, Ben Millard's time runs about half hour behind GMT. But despite this, he does have a knack for being in the right place at the right time. If he didn't, he wouldn't have met Carly, who I must say looks absolutely stunning. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Carly, I'd just like to say you look absolutely stunning today. Since I've got to know you over the past few years, I've been amazed how much you do to help family and friends. I wouldn't have thought there were enough hours in the day, but you manage it. On behalf of everyone, I thank you. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and with Ben you are sure to find it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put a toast to Carly, the bride. All the happiness to Carly.
To Carly.
And now to the groom. I've known Ben since we were kids. Nothing I wouldn't do for him, and I know there's nothing he wouldn't do for me. In fact, we spend our lives doing nothing for each other. In some ways, you could say I've been a father figure to him. I've watched him drink from a bottle. I've watched him stagger around naked. I've watched him crawl. I've dressed and undressed him, cleaned up after him. And that was only last night after lap dancing club, which I know he damaged his bank balance in. On a serious note, I've known Ben since we were kids, and since the day we met, we shared a lot in common. And from then, a lifelong friendship was soon to follow. From playing in the school playground in little school, to passing our exams in big school, and from getting our first jobs to DJing all around the country, we've grown up together. And all my life of knowing Ben, I've never had a wrong thing to say about him. He's one of my best mates anyone could have. Apart from being a bit docile sometimes, he really has got his head screwed on, as strange as it seems. He's a kind, caring lad with a heart of gold. Also, you'll find Ben to always be smiling, and he has every reason to. He has a good job, his own home, and a beautiful knife. What else could a 24-year-old lad want, hey? Other than my looks. Anyway, less of that. I'm here to talk about Ben and Carly as one. Two people who have come together today to form a union that will surely last forever. Carly, you look absolutely beautiful today. Ben is lucky to have found such a wonderful girl to share his life with. Ben, well, you look half as beautiful, and Carly has landed herself an extremely lucky lad with you. Ben is my best friend, and I'm honoured that he has chosen me to be one of his best men on this most important day in all your lives. I wish you both peace and happiness in your new life together. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, please raise a toast to Ben and Carly, the new Mr. and Mrs. Millard. Thank you.
Hey.
Right.
Good.
Who's next, Pete? Right, I'd like to hand you over to Pete.